Good evening, YouTube. Matt M. Roy back once again. Wow, let me move this mic a little bit closer. How is everybody doing? I know, long time no see, right? It's been a minute. Absolutely, Stephen. Yeah, no real excuses. Honestly, I just hadn't felt like making videos, really. I'd gotten a lot of trolls and they started getting to me, so I just figured I'd take a little bit of a rest. But I am back, and I am back with a vengeance. So I'm going to start this, and yeah, we're a couple minutes early, but I'm sure we'll get a few more people here. I am going to start this live stream with looking at the new 5 and 10 variety store. This particular one, is this the Green or the Afton location? This, I believe, is the Afton. Hang on a second. This is the Afton location, the company that I worked for back in November. And dang, he got some Temptations in. $3.99 for a big old container of these things. Oh man, I wish I was up there because I'd be buying tons of those. My two cats love their Temptations. Unreal. The Afton store will be back to regular hours tomorrow, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. So yeah, a lot of places are going back to their normal routines now. So what have I been up to? Well, as I've mentioned, I think in the last vlog, which was probably about a week ago now, I picked up another pallet of computers, basically from the same place that I got them the last two times. This is an e-recycler up in Virginia. I'm not going to say exactly where. If you're diligent, you'll be able to go back and figure it out. But I just don't need the competition right now. So right now I'm working on 48 Dell Optiplexes. They were not as high-end as the last ones. There were a lot more Core i3s versus the last time I got a pallet, there were a lot of Core i5s in there. However, I got a much better deal on these, and I got more of them, so that kind of evens things out. Now, that being said, I do ultimately want to upgrade quite a few of these Core i3s to i5s, I should say. Did I say i5s? I said i7s. No, I never got i7s from them. Whoop. Let's take that one back. A lot more Core i3s this time than i5s. So what I have done, I went on eBay, and I will show you the bulk of the Core, the Dell Optiplexes that I got are these. These are those Dell Optiplex 790s rocking the Sandy Bridge, the second gen Core i5s. These are the few that I got. I wound up getting 11 of them. These came with Core i5 2400s. I think I took the sticker off of this. But I do like these systems for a number of reasons, mostly being the size. Now, a lot of people like these small form factor ones because they can stick them on a bookshelf. They can stick them in a, what do we call those things, TV stand. Not saying that you should, but they can. Now, most of the ones that I got are the Core i3s, but again, I did get a few Core i5s mixed in. So I went on eBay and I looked up bulk purchases of the Core i5 2400s because I want to keep them as similar as possible. And that's something you may want to consider if you are reselling, to limit the amount of work you have to do listing and relisting your computers. The best idea is to take as many of the computers as you get and keep them the same specs, i.e. same amount of memory, same processor, same hard drive, same video card. That way you can just have one listing and boom, 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 you can be busting them out really, really fast. So what I decided, I went on eBay and I found a seller that was selling 11 Core i5. In this case, again, I looked for the same thing, 2400s. You can kind of see them right there. I don't know if the webcam will focus on that or not. There you go. Core i5 2400s. Wound up getting 11 of them for, I want to say it was about $250, so a very good deal. And I am actively upgrading the i3s to i5s. So once again, best idea is keep them as similar as possible. Got a lot of people commenting on Facebook right now. I had a 3010 of those. Are nice computers. Yeah, the 790 is the older version of like the 3010s, the 3020s. I think when they went to the 3rd gen i series is when you started seeing those 3010s, 3020s, the systems like that. George Blakely and Rick Lake says, hello to you. I hope everybody's doing well out there. We're all trying to stay safe here in Southern Virginia. The good news is Ralph Northam, was it Northam? Yeah, Governor Northam in Virginia has decreed we're going to be reopening non-essential businesses in waves. The first wave actually started today. So they're going to be opening things like thrift stores, although a lot of the thrift stores in my area are going to wait till the second wave, which is actually starting, I think, on the 15th. But a lot of the thrift stores are opening up on the 15th, but a lot of other businesses like salons, restaurants can open up for people to eat in. However, they still have to practice social distancing. So that means that every other table is going to be vacant, which is actually a good thing. I've been in the camp that says, okay, we need to get this whole country open again because, folks, we've only gotten one stimulus check for $1,200. That was only supposed to last us for 2 weeks. And we're going into our 3rd month now, and this is just crazy. The vegan athlete says, yay, you're alive. I am. And since you're here, I probably should do a fitness update. So weight-wise, I am staying even. I'm sitting right at about 199 pounds right now, give or take a pound or two, depending on the day. And I am not looking to lose any more weight than that. That still puts me technically in the overweight category for the BMI index, albeit just barely. We're talking like BMI of like 25.8, maybe 25.7. But for me, it's a good weight. I feel great. I have enough energy to get everything done during the day. A lot of you out there, I probably am like a lot of you out there, and I've been eating some junk food recently. I need some comfort food. I've been having some really bad days lately, and I just need to have some of that junk in my diet. And to be honest with you, it actually helps me with my BMs. Yeah. If you eat too healthy and don't include any of the junkier, fattier foods, it tends to bind you up inside. So we always talk about moderation on my channel, and moderation is key in everything. And fun. Dollar Tree finally got my alkaline water back in, the 65 or Alka 65 pH 9.5 water. I want to buy in 2 cases of this. I love this water. And I don't pretend to be a doctor. Please take everything I say here with a grain of salt, but I will tell you that on the whole, we eat a very acidic diet in Western culture, and this alkaline water really does help bring down the acidity because you want to be more alkaline than acidic. That actually helps you feel better. People that have too much acidity in their diet tend to be at higher risk for things like ulcers. That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head right now, but it's better to be more alkaline than acidic, especially in your Western diet. Be careful with that, Stephen. My dad had, I'm not going to go into great detail, but my dad had to start on a new medicine, and he had some issues with his blood sugar too. Just remember, there are very, very good natural sweeteners out there that even for someone that's a type 1 diabetic, it won't raise your blood sugar nearly as much. Stevia, monk fruit is very good. I actually use coconut sugar now, which you can find in any of the health food stores. Even Aldi carries it, although it's not on their regular menu or their regular rotation. It's part of the special buy. So when you do see it, make sure you really stock up a lot on it. I know, vegan athlete. And the funny thing is, our Dollar Tree does not stock it regularly. It's something that I see maybe 2 or 3 times a year. And when I see it, I buy as much of it as possible. Although storage is a problem around here, so I can't buy as much as I would like to. Awesome computers. I got a new but open box 9800 GTX Plus for 25 bucks. Wow. That's a great deal. Still came with everything. I am also got a used 9800 GT, various other electronic parts for another $10. I'm glad to see you guys are doing some hauls. I have actually been going to a thrift store of sorts. There's a place near me called the Rescue Mission. It's a thrift store that is run out of a church. Really, really good people there. And they never had to close, believe it or not. And I didn't know this until about 2 weeks ago. And I've been going there and actually buying a lot of computer peripherals. I didn't show it to you guys because I really just wasn't feeling it. And it's just like keyboards, mice, and a couple of monitors. I mean, I showed that a lot on the channel before, and I just don't want to bore you, basically. All right, Stephen. All right, yeah, definitely try to take care out there. Yeah, you know what? Things are getting better right now, and if you believe what the financial experts are saying, we are supposed to be having another stimulus check coming our way. Um, I don't know what it's going to be. It's in Congress. It's passed the House, which is actually really the bill, I should say. I think it's like Emergency Money for the People Act. It's a version of that, and it's passed the House. It's got to go to the Senate, and if it passes the Senate, then it's going to go to President Trump, and he is going to sign it. And as the bill sits right now, it's $2,000 for individuals, $4,000 for a couple per month. And then it's supposed to be for like 6 months after that, basically until this mess is done. But I can almost guarantee you it's not going to stay in that form. It's going to get butchered. Things are going to be added. Things are going to be subtracted to it. But that's all we know right now. Would I like to see another stimulus payment? Absolutely. I could use it. I'm sure a lot of you out there could use it. But what frightens me is how, as a country, we are going to ultimately pay for it, because we are going to ultimately have to pay for it. We are printing money like it's going out of style, and the money is being printed from nothing. You know, we got off the gold standard back in the 80s. Well, I was confused. I always try to be careful about this stuff, so I wore a face mask and gloves and used Clorox wipes to clean some of the boxes. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. When we're in the stores, Mom and I, we always wear masks. I don't wear gloves because we do carry hand sanitizer. Whenever we leave the store, I use hand sanitizer. I will say that I don't necessarily believe the masks do much of anything, because you're not supposed to reuse them, but we do, because if we were to throw them out each time, these things cost $5 a piece. I'd be in the poorhouse right now. That being said, if you're doing the best you can to sanitize your hands, there are a lot of cleaners that you can still get out there that people are not buying for some reason. One, and I don't know why they don't, is Pine Sol. You can dilute Pine Sol 5-to-1, and that's what we're doing right now. And it becomes a germ killer. It's a disinfectant, and it works just as good as like Windex multi-surface, Clorox cleaner. The big one out there, I think they're buying a lot of now, is like the not less oil, Lysol. Lysol. So if you're in the store and you're really looking for an antibacterial cleaning product, get yourself some Pine Sol. I don't know about where you guys are, but every store in our area has tons of Pine Sol on the shelves. All right, I'm going to read a few of these things on Facebook because I think we need a good laugh right now. And this is serious, but it's really inspiring. My buddy Tyler Johnson, if you still receive both these calls, you are the luckiest person in the world. And they show a picture of two cell phones side to side, probably the same cell phone. One says mom, the other says dad. And you know what? I have both my parents still in my life, and I feel lucky and I feel blessed. Amen. Stephen Barber washes his hands at least 50 times a day. I don't think I'm up there yet, but I'm probably at 25 or 30. I still have some of this hand sanitizer left from Dollar Tree, and I have not seen hand sanitizer from Dollar Tree or at Dollar Tree since that day that I picked it up and did a live stream about it. Fun fact: one of my clients who her job is basically to facilitate during this COVID-19. Oh, I said it. Oh, I never should have said it, right? Oh, now I'm going to be demonetized. No, I'm not worried about saying anymore. During this situation, her job is to take businesses that normally don't make hand sanitizer and cleaning products and help retool and facilitate them to start making things like hand sanitizer and Clorox wipes and all these cleaning implements. Well, guess what, folks? She has told me that in the near future, this is not going to be a problem. We are going to be able to find this in ready supply. And I'm starting to see this come back in local grocery stores. So on the horizon, definitely worth it. Definitely worth the sacrifices we're having to make. Oh, don't talk about dental right now. I'm not. Yeah. I still haven't gotten this. Well, luckily, I'll give you guys an update. I found out that it's not as bad as I thought. I have an appointment. What is it? In about 5 days, and the tooth that I broke, which I thought I was going to have to get removed. Apparently, the dentist said he can put a filling in there, and the sensitivity's gone down. So fingers crossed, I won't have to lose my first tooth. I'm 37 and I have most of my original teeth. My wisdom teeth are gone, and I do have one, what do they call it, a cap? But the majority of the tooth is still there. So I guess I should consider myself blessed because I know a lot of people out there younger than me that have lost teeth. Take care of your teeth, please. Don't do what I did. You know, I'm going to say one more thing, then we'll move on. My old lifestyle went a long way to degrading my body, and that includes my teeth and my mouth. So take a page from my book and just take care of yourself, folks. It's worth it. You know, there are times that we get depressed. There are times that life is hard, but you know what? It's worth living, folks. I am waking up every morning thankful that I am still alive, that I am able to get out there and do my best to make this a better world. Stephen Barber, update, got my OfficeJet 9015 with Instant Ink. I love it. A 4-month trial, and yes, I'm going to keep the Instant Ink. I'm spending $60 on ink. LOL, yes, I'm cheap, and I'd rather spend $4. Yes, for those who don't know, Instant Ink, it's like a automatic replenishment program through HP where they send you replacement ink on, I think it's usually a monthly or bi-monthly basis, but the cool thing is you can adjust the amount they send you depending on your needs. And I think it's a great program, honestly. Although I still think inkjet printers are throwaway items in the long run. A lot of you have heard me talk about this and rant about it. I am a big fan of spending the extra money and getting a LaserJet printer. I have that LaserJet printer in my closet, the M275 or 275M that I got at a estate sale. That's a color LaserJet printer with a scanner, and that thing does everything I ask of it and more. And yeah, that was a $1,200 printer new, but I was lucky enough to be able to get it at an estate sale for $25. So if you have that option, definitely look into it because LaserJets are much more economical. Oh, NJ1015.com, and this is not the only one I've seen. Drive-in movie theaters are on the rise due to the current situation that we are in, the fact that people cannot go into a movie theater. Drive-ins across the country are thriving, the ones that are left, let's say. So yeah, if you are a big movie fan, you can go to a drive-in movie and still practice social distancing. That's awesome. And there is a drive-in that I know of. The closest one that to us is in North Carolina, the Raleigh Road Drive-in in Henderson. I remember going there with mom and dad, and I think two movies we saw there, One Lane Blacktop with James Taylor and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And I'll have to say, out of those two movies, Two Lane Blacktop was my favorite. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, in my opinion, was the worst of the Harry Potter movies. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. That one was boring. It was kind of all over the place, but I digress. And a fun fact I will tell you about that movie theater. They may have upgraded since, but as of about 2 or 3 years ago, the projector that they used there was the original projector installed when that movie theater opened in 1949. So I actually watched Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince on a projector that was from 1949. I know that they were looking to go high def and they were going to upgrade the screen, but part of me really hopes that they didn't. There was something just so cool about knowing that I was able to watch a modern movie on such an old projector. And I don't think I'm the only one out there that would find that cool. Got a little side message here going about the inkjet printers. That's fine. If you guys want to chat, absolutely. Eric's here. Hey, Eric. Nice to see you at one of these again. Yeah, I didn't give much notice tonight. I'll try to do more in the future. And I think the next live stream I do is going to be a workout one because I've had quite a few of you request me do a workout live stream. And I'm going to be doing some more vlogs too, most definitely. I'm going to be traveling back up to Gloucester here in the next day or so to pick up some more of those Samsung 22-inch monitors. You can see some of them right there in the alcove. I worked out a deal with this gentleman that I got him from before. I'm not going to mention names, but I paid $22.50 a piece last time, and I've gotten a deal to get him for $21 each. And I'm going to try to pick up, I'm hoping to get about 40 of them. I'm going to have to see what funds will allow, but yeah. Hoping to get about 40 of them because I am going to be busting these computers out as fast as possible. And that's one thing I wanted to mention. During this time of uncertainty, you definitely need to hold on to your cash reserves. Might have dwindled down a little bit right now because I feel blessed that I have been able to continue this side business of refurbishing computers. Many of you out there maybe have not been so lucky. I've known a lot of people out there that have been furloughed, a lot of people that just aren't able to work now. But my best advice to you out there is, if at all possible, get yourself a side hustle. Do something like I'm doing. Be a reseller. You know, I do the reselling game. When the thrift stores are open, I'll look for things that I can buy and resell online. It's a great time to do it, folks. People out there are needing, especially computers. Everybody's working from home. They don't want to use their laptops because maybe they started out using them and now they're realizing that after 3 or 4 hours of using them, not only are they uncomfortable, but a lot of times their old laptop is overheating. People are looking to buy desktops right now. And if you can find them cheap, refurbish them, load up Windows and Office on there, bust them out. It's a great time to do it, folks. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Eric's Fried Chill, I'm extremely blessed right now to be doing what I am doing, especially since I have a scrap guy I am working with. That is key, especially with what you're doing with the small engine repair. Those scrap guys will find a lot of product for you because they go around on garbage day and they pick up some amazing things. I actually have to call my scrap guy. It's been a long time, but yeah, I'm really bad with that, folks. And we're supposed to, the Bible says we're supposed to boast about our weaknesses and not our strengths. Some would boast about this weakness. My weakness is keeping in touch with people. And a lot of it should do with the fact that I don't know what to say. You guys probably think I'm really confident talking the way I do on YouTube, these live streams. Well, if you knew me in person, I'm very, very shy. So that's one of my weaknesses, and I've boasted about it, so I should be blessed. But that's not why we do this. Harold Cat, a Windows 10 driver issue on PCI Bus 1 almost pushed me to switch to Linux and use a KVM to run Windows in a virtual machine on the computer. Thankfully, it fixed it by reconnecting my GPU. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of minor tweaks to Windows vis-a-vis the packet updates. And you're not the only one I've heard about having issues with the different buses. Now, if you're lucky, like on these Dell Optiplex 790s, they have multiple PCI Express X16 slots. So what you could theoretically do is if, say, PC bus 0, which would be the first slot, and the only slot in a lot of computers is malfunctioning, you could actually just switch your card to the second one, which would usually be PCI bus 1. And that might solve your problem right there. But unfortunately, the vast majority of us are not lucky enough to have multiple PCI Express X16 slots in our computers. Hearing a popping noise, it could be my mic clipping. Hang on, let me try something here. I'm going to move the pop filter up a little bit. I'm hearing it a little bit too. It may just be YouTube right now. Stephen Barber wants a Mac. A lot of us want Macs, I'm telling you. Not me, though. I am definitely not a Mac fanboy. For those of you that came late to this live stream, I did want to mention that right now on eBay, you can get some really good deals on these Sandy Bridge i5s. I picked up, to upgrade these computers that I got, I picked up 11 of these for, I want to say, hang on, because I don't want to give you the wrong price. And I think I still have it in my history here. $257.57. I got 11 of these. So $257.57 divided by 11 makes them $23 each. And I will tell you, Sandy Bridge, even though that's a second-gen i-series processors, we're talking i3s, i5s, i7s, are still very sought after. These were extremely capable processors, and their instruction sets are even stronger than the third and even some of the fourth-gen i-series. So for many years, the second-gen i-series have demanded a premium. So if you are lucky enough to find them, get them. And for that price, I was very, very happy with. Excuse me. Had an itchy nose. Didn't want you guys to have to see that. But yeah, definitely keep dibs on those Sandy Bridge i-series processors. And yes, the ADATA SU630 240 gig SSD drives that I use in almost all of my rebuilds now are back in stock. ADATA had a hard time keeping these things in stock, folks. They kept going out of stock one day. They'd be out of stock for a week, and then they get a few back in. Well, now it appears that they have remedied their supply problem, and ADATA has a lot, and I'm saying a lot, of these drives in it. I am a huge fan of these drives for multiple reasons. Number one being they're very, very cheap for what you get. They're budget oriented, but they do have my mind just went blank. Come on, help me out here, folks. NAND flash. They have NAND flash, and they do have DRAM cache, which is very rare to find both of those in a budget-oriented solid-state hard drive. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share this link with you guys and gals one more time. Hopefully I can trim some of this back a little bit, and you'll still get the link.
I didn't realize it was that late.
What happened?
I didn't know it was 6:30.
Uh-oh, Mom's losing track of time here. That happens.
Oh my God, I looked at the clock. I didn't even know it was that late. Are you hungry?
Let me see if this link will work. Yep. So if you click the link that I just shared, that will bring you to the eBay listing, and you are buying directly from ADATA. Hang on, folks. I'll be right back. What is it?
I'm sorry, are you on live stream?
Yes, I am. I don't think the other people in the house realized I was doing a live stream at the moment. We're going to be ending this here in just a few minutes, I think, because I'm getting pretty tired. I'll give you guys an update here. 18,317 steps in and a 10-mile bike ride. Yeah, that's one thing I love about. I will say this: one thing I love about the Mac OS is the lack of driver issues. Being it's a Unix or a Linux-based operating system, pretty much everything installs automatically. And I'm not a programmer, so I don't begin to pretend to understand all that. But yeah, I really do like that. Speaking of budgets, what is a good 1440p graphics card? I'm going to throw that to someone out there in my audience that's a little better versed in graphics cards. I'm not a gamer, so see if we can help Mike Workman there. Thank you. Vegan Athlete says, I'm doing great with my fitness. Yeah, if I can kind of kowtow my sweet tooth, I'll be doing even better. I've really got addicted to these cookies. They're 2 chocolate chip cookies, and in the middle, sandwiched in the middle, they're cookie sandwiches, is frosting, and I eat 2 of those a day, and they're about 430 calories. So help me out here, folks. I need it because I got my sweet tooth back, and not only to help save my teeth, but to help save my fitness regimen. Help me out here, folks. Tell me I don't have to eat 2 of those a day, even though they are so good. I mean, they are just so good. Oh, I got to do a food review on those one day. And again, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't eat sweets. You can, but moderation, moderation, moderation. Why does this look weird? I'm just stretching. My neck's a little tense right now. Oh, here we go, folks. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to end it here. I don't have anything else to talk about. I'm feeling very relaxed right now. I'd probably go and exercise a little bit more tonight, but not much because I'm getting pretty tired. How are the cats? Cats are doing well. I don't know where they are right now. They're probably downstairs. I cleaned out and changed their cat litter out, so they're probably christening that. With that, I am going to end this live stream. Thank you all for coming. Please continue to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.